Hello, everyone. This is Chase Pounds. Now, you have all those who have seen my videos. You would notice that I have a good intellectual and diverse knowledge of history, different topics of history. And as I mentioned before, my I was gonna do comedic. I was gonna do comedic skits and stand-up routines. So now in this video, it's kind of showing my comedic side. In my in, in my comedic side, and it's gonna be in this first comedic skit I'm gonna be doing is gonna be based on a popular television show a favorite television show of mine that I like, called the Andy Griffin Show. Some of you may have heard of this show, especially if you're of an older generation, and and it was a popular sitcom, and that was popular throughout the '60s, and it's a fictitious what the show is a fictitious show about a small town called Mayberry. Mayberry in North Carolina, and it revolves around a sheriff, which is the main character in the name of the show, Andy Taylor, who was played by the late actor Andy Griffin, and he is about he's a sheriff who's like what you would say a widower, who's left to raise his son Opie Taylor, and he runs and he also is the sheriff and the justice of the peace of the town, where he is often is in many episodes is often the person to find solutions to problems in a peaceful way, in a peaceful manner, without having to resort to any form of deadly force of violence. And he also has a deputy named deputy by the name of Barney Fife, that was played also by the late actor Don Knotts. And this is the person I'm impersonating, and I got the same uniform that he would wear, and he's a favorite. He's really the favorite character that I like in the show, because he's very funny. He has a good sense. He got a really interesting sense of humor, and that I always gravitate to, and I idolize, and kind of some of the persona. So I was thinking of doing trying to mimic some of his comedic routines and signature routines. So let me begin. You're all a bunch of smart Alex. We're gonna nip this. We are going to nip this. We are going to nip it in the butt. So that's how it's gonna be, huh? Well, just for that, no more Mr. Nice Guy. the first rule is obey all rules. Second, do not write on the walls because it takes a lot of work to move writing off of walls. Yep. He just don't got it. Will you just listen to me? Will you just listen to me? Will you do me that favor and just listen to me? Shut up, you're in detention. Emancipation, what do you think it's about? What do you think it's about? What do you think it's about? And B, you was jaywalking. Jaywalking. Hi, pussycat. Juanita. I think he's a nut. Now cut that out. That's many of the skits that I guess many of his routines that come to mind. This is another view by Chase Pounds. Thank you. Stay tuned for my next video.